Okay, so let's continue on. Listen to me. On your way to become successful, you're going to be guilty regardless. You either feel guilty right now and eventually make it big and no longer guilty, or you don't want to take any guilt right now. You're just strolling around. Eventually, one day, overnight, you become 68 years old and you become guilty anyway. Let me explain to you what I mean by that, right? We are overnight 7 years old. We are overnight 21 years old. Well, I was 21 when I started, when I got my insurance license. 21 years old is when I got my license. When I was 21, I felt I would never get old. How many of you, when you're 20 years old, you only think this world, the only people who gets old is your mom? You understand what I'm saying? It's only your mom. Hey, I would never get old. And overnight, I'm at my mid-40s now. Can you believe that? Yeah. When my father passed away at the age of 50 years old, okay, my mom was only around 46. Overnight, my mom is 78 years old now. Overnight. So we all have to make choices in life. There's no such thing called perfect choice, except what is best for the future, long-term thinking, long-term goal, right? So the bottom line is that your mother is at 80 years old right now, and you have to understand, a lot of you have kids too. Yes or no? When you go out on the field right now, when you go do appointment, when you go out for 10 hours a day, then tomorrow repeat, your kid's gonna like it or they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They're gonna cry, Mom, where you going? Dad, where you going? So there is two choices you have to make. A lot of people will make the easy choice and say, you know what, I love my kids. I'm gonna stay home and look at them every day. That's the easy one because I feel guilty of going out. Am I right? I'm gonna spend time with my kids every day. But then what happened to those people? They eventually bump into financial problem because they are not willing to go out there to expand their life, their career, their income. And as they grow up older and older and older financially, they hit a bottleneck and some challenge and bad things that happen in their life financially. Boom, they could not take care of the kids. Now your kids one day will make you feel guilty anyway. Because when you're not successful and you get to a level one day, let's say your kids is about to go to a college of their choice. They love this college so much, but it requires $60,000 a year to get to this college. And they come to you, Daddy, and say, hello, Daddy, I need $60,000. And you're looking at your kid and say, honey, I can't give you $60,000. I don't have it. Are you guilty at that moment? Yes or no? Yes. You're guilty anyway. You're guilty anyway. But imagine you make it big in life and business. You can say, honey, here's $60,000. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you all 4 years. That's 240 grand. Take it, honey. I love you so much. Go after your dream. Would you feel guilty at that time of the price you paid maybe for the first 10 years? I don't think you'll be guilty at that moment, right? So what's the point? The point is that we all love our family. We all love our parents. We all love our kids. Your kids is always gonna love you. Regardless you're rich or you're broke, your kids always gonna love you. But they might not respect you. You heard what I just said? Your loved one always love you. You know that. But they might not respect you. Be telling your kids, hey, be the best you can be. Be the best you can be. Be the best you can be. And then your kid looking at you, well, Mom, you told me to be the best I can be. How come you are still struggling? You are still not the best you can be. You see how they flip back on you when they turn like 16 years old? That's no respect right there. There is no respect. You can hide it. You can assume it. You can say whatever you want. Once they flip on you, you have nothing to say. So we all have to make that decision. Tough decision. I'm not going to tell you what to do, what not to do, but that's the way I process it. On the way to get greatness, you have to fight off a lot of guilt. Now, last thing I want to say to complete what I want to say. If you do something, you leave your family out there and working, you're not seeing them as much, but you go out there and kind of like winging it. You kind of like whatever, and you waste all the time out there, then you should be guilty. If you're going out there actually working, building the dream for the family, why would you feel guilty? Because in the long haul, you're going to give them the best. Am I right saying that? Yes. Now, if you're going out there, you're not doing anything, you say, I'm full-time, you're not taking the bacon home, and you don't see your kid like half of the time, you absolutely should feel guilty because you ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Mic drop. That's how I answered that question. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.